Alright, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back, and I noticed everyone seems to have taken pretty much the entire week off, and there's been no updates whatsoever on the Mega Man thing, the Mega Man X2 thing, and so this is my way of giving Ikari a nice kick in the pants. Get going, put up the last level, I'm next, I hate waiting. Anyway, this is what you get, this is what you deserve. For this, I give you an extra long episode of pain. Anyway, we're this first level is exactly the same as X's level, except that we're playing as Zero, and I shouldn't have to really explain the differences between Zero and X because all of you savvy Mega Man people already know. The only thing I will add is that he has a dedicated jump button. If you double tap the jump button, it's kind of dedicated. Anyway, you do an air dash, and that's the way he differentiates himself from X in this game. He also obviously has no ranged attack at this point, so I have to get close enough to see the whites of their eyes. The music is, of course, different. I was going to go with the actual Mega Man X2 soundtrack, but the music is horrible. I have to listen to Billy Joel or something because it's the worst 8-bit music. I mean, even if you like 8-bit music, it's horrible. And I know that will seem like blasphemy to Mega Man fans, but I tried to listen to it and I just couldn't, so that's what you get. I'm blaming all of this on you. This is all your fault. All of you. Every single one of you. Some people send letters with razors in them. I make this video for you. Anyway, this is the exact same boss we fought as X. Zero's attacks do more damage than X's, which should be rather obvious. I try to destroy this tire, but I really don't think you can when you're being Zero. It would make a lot of sense, because for one thing the tire is kind of helpful, and for another thing, Zero, given complete freedom to run and jump anywhere he wants, would have made this boss a little easier than he even is. Although I did almost die, but as mentioned, that's not because the boss is difficult, that's because I suck at Mega Man. Whoopee! The language of the singing in this is Italian, if you're wondering, which I do not speak, but I like this song, and I think it's suitably inappropriate to what we're doing. This is that same guy we saw earlier, the White Knight dude. As mentioned, he's a soul eraser, and he will erase the souls of evil mavericks, so basically if Zero had just left him alone and not picked a fight with him, he would have gone on to beat the entire game for us. And then the whole game would have just consisted of Zero sitting on the couch and watching football or whatever. You know he watches football. He's staring at all the athletes' butts. You know it. Don't try to deny it. No man with hair that long is straight. Yeah, his mouth is talking about the Reploids, but his eyes are just wandering to Mega Man's crotch. You know it. Anyway, we're talking about DNA souls, apparently? Mavericks have DNA. Yes, of course they would. Unless they're robots, in which case they have RNA? So I save into a separate file because I do not want to save over my original file, even though I'm never going to play this game again, and if I ever do, may Wolverines bite off my genitals. Overdrive Ahwstrich, yes, but I'll actually do him a proper WWF introduction when we get to him. Because I forgot to do it there. I missed my chance. Here's the first of Zero's cycle levels. This one's easy and short, but the other one is not. The other one in this level. If you're wondering why this level is so long when I recorded it, it's because I did not cut out any of the deaths from that other cycle level. Because I hate you. Every one of you. And you'll also see, by not cutting out the deaths, you'll see how poorly designed the level actually is, because it's not just me sucking. If it was just me sucking, I would cut it out, but there's parts where I very clearly should be killing enemies and they're hurting me for some reason. The blade on the cycle is extremely temperamental about what constitutes actually hitting the opponent. Also, I'm not sure if it's because it's on the Game Boy and not on the Super Nintendo, but the screen seems really small, and so a lot of times enemies start to attack you before you can see them or react to them, so you have to act on foreknowledge. Those electric attacks the little electric, I don't know what they're like gouts of electricity flying up out of the floor. Not sure what they are, but they're either insta-kill or they do tons of damage, because I had like half my health and I got instantly killed. For the soundtrack, I tried to go with songs that none of you would recognize, so if you don't know where the song's from, then that's good, because, well, you shouldn't know where it's from. Although you probably have pretty good taste if you do recognize these songs. Anything to avoid talking about this level, which is worthless. But when I heard that there was Overdrive Ahwstrich in Xtreme 2, I knew I had to play it, because I'm going to be doing it for X2, so I was like, it's a double feature. There's the scorpion again. Whoopee, it's another scorpion, a metal scorpion, how original. And I keep trying to jump up and slash him, but the ladder there actually prevents you from doing a full jump, because it tries to make you climb the ladder. Regardless of whether you're not pressing a direction or whatever, it still tries to make you climb the ladder. It's a communist wall. You must adhere. It's a communist ladder. You must climb it. You must adhere to its philosophies. To the glorious ideals of communism. In communist Russia, gameplay, yeah. I think those are save points I'm stepping on, but they don't. The save points when you're playing as X actually have a black wall that would indicate like a room behind it or something. This is the start of the cycle section. You have to bike blade that section of the wall down, something I didn't know the first two deaths, so that's why I died there. And now you get to see the cycle blade shown off. Notice where I get caught on the wall because of bad programming or whatever. I'm not getting caught because I'm running out of screen. I'm actually sometimes getting caught on the wall itself. It's just that glitched. And you will see even more of that later on. Also, I'm unable to rely on quick saves for any of this because it just goes by too fast for me to quick save, so I have to rely on my dubious skills, which I do not have, so therefore I die a lot. Yes, get caught on the wall some more, Zero. Dying and coming back with full health, as opposed to quick saving, actually it does no good here. It's of only slight benefit because of the fact that most of the things here insta-kill you. It doesn't matter how much health you have. So, yeah. 4 scrolling sections suck, and actually this level is way longer than you might think, too, for the amount of times I die. Yeah, you'll notice just there I got hit, even though I was using the cycle blade attack, and I still got hurt. The timing of the cycle blade is really strange, and sometimes you can time it perfectly and still get hit, and I'm not exactly sure why. Anyway, so this is fun. I will have you know, though, I did actually get through this entire level because I would never post something where... I would never post a video of me just failing at something and never ever getting through it. I hate you, but I don't hate you that much. You'll notice these guys actually do drop some health, so if you're having problems with your health like I always am, then you can do that. You can get some of it back by killing them. It's a fairly standard video game arrangement. You kill enemies, you get health. As horrible and annoying as this is, and poorly designed I think, with the cycle mechanics, I still find it easier than any of the original Mega Man games that I've played. Which you might not think to look at this. Anyway, so let's talk about the Robot Master.